Though sometimes used to refer to the alien creature in general, the nickname Big Chap more often than not is known as the unofficial name of the alien from the original 1979 film. Big Chap was, of course, the terrifying creature that stalked and took down the crew of the Nostromo one by one, after being stowed away on the ship via the embryo implanted in Kane after being facehugged in the derelict ship on LV-426 and violently bursting out of his chest. Its horrifying method of birth also earned Big Chap a secondary, not as often used nickname of Kane's son, a reference coined by Ash. This xenomorph displayed remarkable adaptive abilities aboard the Nostromo, using the air ducts to make its way around and evade attempts at subduing the creature by the increasingly desperate crew. Big Chap met its match with Ellen Ripley, however, after finding herself the lone survivor, escaping in the shuttle Narcissus along with the titular alien and being, to quote Ripley, blown out of the goddamn airlock. The Big Chap was a big deal. This was the first time audiences ever saw the xenomorph creature, only in quick glimpses at that, and soon became the iconic creature design from H.R. Giger we all know and love. For all its disturbing traits and appearance and violent nature, there's something very graceful about this creature, and like the Giger art that inspired it, somehow sexual, or some would argue perverse. But all this contributes to how entrancing and provocative this creature really is, and why it's remained the icon it is for nearly 40 years. And while countless other xenomorphs have been depicted in these years that followed, there was just something about Big Chap that leads fans to label it as the definitive version of the xenomorph. Also, Big Chap undeniably inspired the xenomorph lurking in Sevastopol Station from Alien Isolation, really harnessing the psychological terror that it can unleash. Much of the fear comes from what you don't see, and usually once you do, it's the last thing you see. Big Chap is even brought back to life, in a way, appearing in the game's expansion level, Crew Expendable, which is a nice little tribute. So what of the nickname? Where did Big Chap come from? Well, simply, it came from the crew during production. Blahe Badejo, who played the alien, stood at about 7 feet tall, looked even larger when he had the alien costume on. And the crew members began referring to the alien as the Big Chap, because he was indeed. Needless to say, the name stuck. The alien has been scaring audiences since 1979, and on this day, April 26th, Alien Day, Big Chap, we salute you. As always, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave it a like, and you can also subscribe for all the latest videos from the channel. A very, very super special Alien Day thanks goes out to our WEYLAND Yutani executive, EmYarUk, part of our Patreon Hive. I'd also like to thank our Hive's queen, Lady Anne. If you'd like to join the Hive and support the channel, check out my Patreon page for exclusive posts and contests. In the meantime, you can catch up with Alien Theory over social media. Follow @alien_theory on Twitter and @alientheoryyt on Facebook and Instagram for more. And until next time, this is Alien Theory wishing you a happy Alien Day, and signing off.